Yours. Sorry, my bad. I forgot where I actually am. Yep, we're on here. So we are actually doing a mission. That's a bonus, and the live stream's actually there. So that's a bonus and all. Right, I hope you're all doing fine. You all smell funny and look funny. And we have pedos running our world. And nobody seems to want to do about it. So, you know, it's kind of one of them, really. It is what it is. Until the world comes together to sort this issue out. And just fucking kill him, mate. Just kill him. Honestly. Think. A dead pedo can't re-offend. And let's get that fucking out there. Because, I mean, you're all riding my nuts anyway. I just wish, you know, you'd actually follow me so we could deal with this properly. You just need to believe I'm Jesus, mate, and job's a good one.
I have detected an anomaly. Probe away. Something on our sensors.
I mean, to be honest, if I'm not Jesus, where the fuck do you think I got all this information from when I literally sit and play games majority of the time? How do you think I managed to call the governments out? How do you think I managed to call celebrities out? How do you think, generally, how I know the information I do? How do you think I managed to get through games with no physical ability to actually read majority of the stuff that's on that screen at the moment? Right. It's God, mate. He's got my back and I got his back. But I'm a blind believer. I know God's there. Right? And I can tell you why I know God. I believe in karma. Yeah? Because I don't know she's there. And I'd like to believe that those that do wrong, you know, get wrong done to them. You know, so like, if you're going out there raping women, well, let's stick you in a room full of raped women. And leave you strapped to a chair. And let's leave a load of toilet brushes in there for them. Because I'm pretty sure when they've done and got their repentance and their revenge back upon you, you're never going to touch a woman in that manner again. For pedos, I tell you what you do. You get a big black man called Terry with a big in black dick that says hello to him on a regular basis. And you really want the nonce to fight, because Terry's going to enjoy that more. He likes a bit of rough play, you see. Bit of rough assing. I don't know who Terry is, but I ain't a nonce, so I ain't ever going to find out. But you people that are, I hope you get to find Terry. Bearing in mind, Terry's just a random black person that I've made up in my head, so... This is where tomorrow I'll walk outside, mate, and there's a big black Terry there, mate, and I can see it down his leg like a horse's fucking knob, mate. Like, holy shit! I bet women are terrified of you. Never mind the gay blokes. They're fucking packing in there, a baseball bat or a penis.
Signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
And there's a reason why I picked the black man, right? You don't air white BD, do you? No, you air the BBD. Right, big black dick. You don't air white black dick. That doesn't even make sense, does it? White big dick. Yeah, like you don't air that, do you? That's just not an actual catchy thing. Alright. Don't rape me, Jacob. We all know you're packing fucking something. Look at that, mate. He's got a fucking... Look at that, mate. It's halfway down his fucking leg, mate. I'm off. I have to get a magnifying glass.
They could have survived impact.
I thought I had a pube until I pissed out of it.
Looks like it was stripped after the crash.
Not really, I have an
Trying to get
8-inch
a
dick,
beacon up as soon as possible.
but I like to take the piss. And that's what it were meant for.
Along with this anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
That's that
Repeat,
gone.
toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural...
I don't remember trying to talk to you, mate.
Overgrown, corroding. Looks like they set the beacon up years ago. Why wait to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as... Record deleted by Acting Captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Who is in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours, following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback. Activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as... Record deleted.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
Avoiding it for a decade seems unlikely.
You came? From the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them, so they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Watch out!
Hunters! They won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
Incoming! This will put them down. Engaging target. That wasn't neural decay. They were feral.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost it. We need to find someone who can make sense of this.
How's there more? There's only one that crashed on this land. Let's go and explore the ship. That kind of looks like the way we're going because we got attacked. So. See if we can make any more sense inside the ship or what the fuck's going off here. Oh yeah, we're already out to bed.
Along with us anymore. We've done horrible things to the
Purple. That one. It's just gone by.
process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him, but I don't know. What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember. I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember. Can think straight. They have to hurry.
Joey said no. She even threatened to report if I didn't stop sending messages. But now she's so innocent. They all are. That look she gives when she smiles. It's sure easier now. What's the harm? We're stuck here.
I'm guessing he's planning to rape a woman. Don't like the sound of that. Kill him. There's not really much going on in the ship. Alright. Okay, we'll continue the way that we previously was going. Two moons. It's kind of weird that the only thing that we can see like this is the sun and the moon.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. Is that a settlement? They'd better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
What's that way?
They're clearly docile, but in the same uniform remnants as those who attacked us.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently? Makes males get violent.
Possibly. But the woman on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
You certainly seem to have a way with words.
You heard her. I have his face. My father forced the crew to eat toxic food. What the hell? Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough.
He has a cruel face. His cruel...
Go away. You are like him. You will keep us here.
Alright, fuck you then. Any of you can actually talk.
The hunters will kill you. They fight because he exiled them and waited to...
He is bad.
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
Worship what? An arrow?
Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
Watch out!
Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
Patrols like that are a little much against this bunch.
Well, that would make them hate him. Maybe it was just for defense.
Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just here to do a job, my friend.
Please, here. You could end it. You have his face. But you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read. But this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
The beacon was fixed after a year, so the plan must have worked. Why no signal?
Those weren't the last entries on the casualty list. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle, or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Does it say why he separated the men and women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard? I don't see any justification.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
So why call for help now?
The surviving males are changing. Everything he did is coming back to bite him in the ass. 9 years. Why didn't he set it right? I need to find this man.
It's no longer your dad anymore, it's just this man. I had the same problem with mine. Oh, it's gonna blow.
This is Captain Ronald Taylor. Thank God you're here. My crew went insane. I only just got free.
God damn it. It's really him. Just got...
The old corpse has been posed, like a warning. The new ones were left where they fell.
The Hunters started fighting back.
That is... I mean, I interrupted your conversation there, Jacob, but...
Coming!
Shields down.
Okay, why have these got more health than previous?
Here we go!
Range.
I automated my defenses after the crew turned violent. They keep attacking. I had no choice.
He had to make a choice. Too late to blame his victim. Right!
Impact event. Critical system damage. Engaged.
Oh, it's this.
An upgrade. Kinda got used to it.
Hostiles to the right. There we go.
Testing essential forces have engaged. Offline.
You're just doing some breakdancing shit here, aren't you? Look, my minge. Got it. Fornicating with it.
Keep them busy, distracted, but it's getting dangerous. Thank God you've come.
He had his fun, and now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
Force casualty. Impact imminent. Excuse me. Critical system damage.
It took years to train my guards. I'm afraid you'll have to fight them to rescue me.
Said I'm rescuing you. Go
Throwing
down to
people
yourself.
away. This thing is not my father. Charge him up!
Combat drone, watch out.
Oh shit, there's more than a combat now.
He goes. Attacking heavy metal. Hostile combat drone.
Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
Yep, right after I've done scavenging, my friend. I think I'm done scavenging. It's not your dad, he's white. Are you black as black? Dad is not your dad. At all. Well, I know how genetics work, mate. Right. You have a closer look. Well, he's definitely white to me, mate. I don't think that's your dad, bruv. Like, I mean, if your mum were white, wouldn't you be more like my milk after I've had Cocoa Pops? You know what I mean? Like, a white person looks like the milk, and the black person looks like the Cocoa Pops. You mix them both together, and what do you get? They all seem to have, like, this alien tech crap on it.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads.
Alright.
I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've got to have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
I mean, honestly, about 2 seconds ago, I thought you was white and confused about why your boy is black as black. I mean, you're basically what he should look like if a white person and a black person had intercourse. That's all I'm going to say. And for me, I don't care, as long as people are happy. And nobody's at harm. I mean, you got to think back in the past, mate, in history, we was terrified about black people mating with white people, and the reason why is we didn't know what happened with the genetic crossover. Once we find out that we just got lighter browned people, we really didn't care about it no more, although there was a hell of a lot of crap that went off, but I wasn't born then, and I don't believe in racism. Right, like Eminem says, we don't play that black and white shit here.
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you are acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it! Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance. Like an instinct. Pure authority was easy. At first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the Droolers. That was before the Hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
There's no way I'm letting this slide, Taylor. A price will be paid.
How much? What kind of math can balance these lives? His life isn't worth pulling the damn trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
Yeah, I say we'll just leave him in the hell he made. Leave him to rot here.
Maybe we go arrange pickup for the rest of the survivors while the acting captain deals with the hole we punched through his max.
Now wait, I'm supposed to get rescued. The crazy ones, you don't know what they'll do to me.
We can guess.
My father was a different man, Shepard. A good man. Wish I'd found him.
Jacob!
You were a better man dead. As far as I'm concerned, you still are.
Jacob!
No worse a death than that. He deserved it, mate. He was willing to sacrifice his whole fucking crew for his own stupid fantasy. And his boy backed it, so it is what it is. Leave him to the fate of the colony.
Alliance ships are inbound to pick up survivors, Commander. We could be long gone by the time they get here.
Don't even give them the tail lights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did, but I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine. You didn't forward it, so who did?
I did.
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor's body has some catching up to do, but the man died a long time ago. I've already dealt with that. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this.
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Come on, we got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard, thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob.
If I want my crew to be there for me, I need to be there for my crew. Simple as. Right. To this. Right. Well, that's that done. And we did do some more boring shit, so we can actually travel to the next area and then we'll be doing
Commander,
more
you've
boring.
received a new message at your private terminal.
You ever think about keeping this shit to yourself? Don't lie, ladies. You'd love me finger blasting you that quick. Right.
Only half our fuel remains.
We're back up to a decent amount of credits again. That's 95% done though. Alright, let's go and help Sarah. That's the one that we did. So that we could go do that. I'm trying to avoid the end mission at the minute. So I can cheat and get more content for my channel. And I kind of can know what I'm doing in this game, so it's not too bad to work out, whereas the first one, I don't have a fucking clue what I was doing. Just gonna go with that. Oh yeah, this is where we go to her space room
Talizora
thing.
Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Captain Shepard, Talizora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
I've never actually reached the rank of captain. Technically, I'm no longer in the Alliance military at all.
You're the commander of the Normandy, responsible for the lives aborted. That entitles you to respect among our people. May you stand between your crew and harm as you lead them through the empty quarters of the stars.
Kila Salai. It's an old ship captain's blessing, Shepard.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Captain. We came as soon as we heard about the charges against Tali.
It's good that you did. There were already people pressing to try her in absentia.
What? Why? They never move that quickly.
They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
Let's deal with that later, Tali. What's our next step, Captain?
Technically, I'm under orders to place Talizora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
You do know I will fuck your whole species up for her.
You should speak with Admiral Ran. She's waiting for you up ahead.
I can't believe they're charging Talizora with such...
If Talizora can't even get a Quarian captain to stand for her, she's as good as convicted.
Keep slagging my friend off behind my back.
Talizora Vas Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
On
Comte Ron.
Why does that
Shepherd
voice sound
Vas
so
Normandy,
familiar?
This is Admiral Shalaron Vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
Why does that voice sound so familiar? I feel like I've grown up listening to that voice.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
I take it being associated with a human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali Zora Vas Nima. Whatever we must call you legally.
It really does remind me of something. I can't remember. She sounds so familiar. Like family familiar. That's what she sounds like.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side.
Indeed she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
No,
So,
you fucked it.
You would actually speak for my defense.
Oh, you fucked it. Whatever, we'll go with neutral.
It would have been helpful to know about this earlier, Tali.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you.
I still don't get why we're all wearing a mask even though there's vegetation in here. And why does that voice sound so familiar?
This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Keep us alive. The accused Tali Zora Vas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shepard must stay.
Ah, you just got bitch slapped.
Shepard Vas Normandy, your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
I would like to know why your voice sounds so fucking familiar.
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali Zora Vas Nima, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that her captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali Zora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
What say you, man? Oh, we're not going to war. My bad. She's innocent. She couldn't have done this. I went with that one.
Tali have brought Geth to the fleet while serving on the Normandy.
To clarify, Shepard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units, only parts that could spontaneously reactivate.
but I would never send active Geth to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
That middle guy, or whoever he is asking for a bullet.
What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But right now, our first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarry and strike teams have attempted to retake the ship, so far without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you Bastet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
You think Tali's helping the Geth? Maybe killing a few dozen will prove her loyalty.
We do not accuse Tali of aiding the Geth cause. We accuse her of carelessness that endangered the fleet.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the Conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The Admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alarai. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
Are the judges that set on finding her guilty?
Anything involving the Geth is a live wire, Shepard. But there is still hope. And Girls greatly respects both you and Tali Zora for stopping Saren. Admiral Koresh sees the whole thing as a war crime and wants to convict. I have no idea what Admiral Zen wants. You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
What can you tell us about the Alarai?
Not much, I'm afraid. Real Zora only said that he was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the Alarai sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
You're saying there's no data about the inside of the ship?
That's exactly what I am saying. The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No, we don't.
How long have you known Tali's family?
Since before Riel was an admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I was there when Tali was born. Her mother and I had synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was sick for a week, but it was worth it. I was the one who took Tali from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
I don't understand. You put your children in bubbles?
Environmental units. It's a step between relying on the mother's immune system through nursing and getting a suit of one's own.
The bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We don't wear suits until adolescence.
There's a celebration when a child gets her first suit. It's a coming of age.
I'm not hearing much about Rael's involvement in Tali's life.
It's difficult to explain. I shouldn't.
It's all right, Anshala. No secrets between shipmates. I think I told Shepard about my father.
If you say so. Rael was committed to the Quarian cause. That didn't leave him a lot of time for his family. He wanted to give Tali and her mother the home world, or a strong fleet at least. That was how he showed his love.
How long have you known Tali's family?
Since before Rael was an admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I was there when Tali was born. Her mother and I was the one who took Tali from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
What kind of evidence will carry weight with the admirals?
Tali, you admitted to sending Geth parts to your father for his project.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own. I took every possible precaution.
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves you were careful. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the admirals.
You caught that? Yes, the Geth's presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the home world.
You're thinking of war? With the Geth?
I am not, Tali, but others are.
I know the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you can't take on the Geth.
We grow tired of wandering the stars, Shepard. We want our world back. We have paid enough for our mistake. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way the wind is blowing.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
Yeah, where's the one that were a dick? You?
Tali. I'm glad Admiral Rahn got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And you're Captain Shepard, Admiral Hangarel Vasnima. You got Admiral Corris backing up worse than a Krogan toilet. I'm glad to see Tali's captain knows how to handle a courtroom.
I'm just here to help Tali, Admiral.
I'm glad someone is.
You believe I'm innocent, don't you, Admiral?
I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Nothing good. We sent some of our best Marines into that hellhole. Damn few made it back. Whatever Rael was doing, it blew up in his face. A ship is crawling with Geth. Don't go in expecting survivors.
Admiral, my father, your friend, is on that ship.
I know that, Tali. But if Shala hadn't suggested you might volunteer, we'd already have destroyed the Alarai. That's where we stand.
Can you tell me about the other admirals? Anything that might help me change their minds about Tali?
The one you didn't recognize, Tali, is Admiral Zen. She's on the fence. She takes fleet safety very seriously. On the other hand, she's always been in favor of studying the Geth. I hope she sees the benefits of Rael's research. Admiral Corris is the same whining suit-wetter he always was.
Yeah, I kind of got that.
You disagree with Admiral Corris's policies, I'm guessing. Or is it personal?
The man is a damn Geth apologist. Thinks we were wrong to try to destroy them centuries ago. He wants us to search for new colony possibilities instead of taking back the home world. Any research on the Geth makes him angry. You don't have much of a chance with him, I'm afraid.
I want to take back your own world. I want to see you guys without a fucking mask on.
You and Tally's father go back a long ways?
We served together on the gunship Yaska during a bad Batarian raid. We were kids, serving pre-pilgrimage as trainees. A crew of 10, and 6 were dead. Kinetic barriers were down. Rael and I were alone on the bridge, and the Batarians had drawn off a tramp freighter.
Like, mainly because them eyes kind of remind me of Riddick.
Did you save the freighter?
Our ship was under orders to hold position, but Rael looked at me and said, "We're underage. They can't charge us for breaking formation." He took the helm, I took weapons, and we brought that freighter back. The crew called us heroes. The brass called us idiots. They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than usual. That's Rael for you.
Sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tally bringing back equipment.
You noticed that, did you? Tally's father wasn't just running weapons tests on the Geth for fun. He was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the Geth in full-scale war.
I know Father wanted to retake the homeworld someday, but are we that close?
I don't know, kid. We almost had the votes. We just need to give people hope for victory.
You got all this technology to go around to different fucking planets and blah blah blah, but you're telling me you've not learned how to build an EMP yet? That's all I gotta say.
I hope the Quarian people find some place to live, Admiral. But it sounds like you're playing with fire.
We're too comfortable now, Shepard. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy and we just ride around doing nothing.
We might need that fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
Then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
I hope the Quarian people find some place to live, Admiral. But it sounds like you're playing with fire.
We're too comfortable now, Shepard. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy.
We might need that fleet to
help.
Then
we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
If Talizor...
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vas Nima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalkorus Vas Quibquib. Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. But you have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
Can you tell me anything about the LRI?
Only that you should have let us destroy it. When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any hope of convincing the other admirals will die.
I did not bring active Geth to the Alarai, Admiral. I know how dangerous that would be. I only brought pieces.
The captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies your argument.
I mean, personally, mate, I think you're the traitor and you activated them, and I don't like you, and I want a reason to be able to be a dick to you, but the in-game won't let me. So I'm glad she's doing it for me. Go on, girl, you got this.
You have a ship named Quibquib?
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures, and have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quibquib, and I will not flee because of petty insults.
Quip. What, like cool quip? Hey.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Saren are to be lauded. But, like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. The people we created. The people we wronged.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
The robots, why didn't you just deactivate them?
You and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements beyond Tali's trial.
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Rael Zora was researching new weapons to use against the Geth. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
Can the Quarians coexist with the Geth after all your history?
I don't know. We all deserve to find out. They are our children, Shepard. We have all done horrible things to each other, but it has to end. For both groups. That is why I cannot sanction whatever experiments you helped enable, Tali Zora. I believe this message needs to be sent.
I understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I understand.
Can the Quarians coexist with the Geth
I don't know. That is why
we should move on.
Goodbye, Tali Zora. Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
I hate you, bro. I think you're a fucking dickhead. Backmouth my crew member like that. Fucking shoot you in the face if I had an option, mate. This is probably why I was never allowed in the army.
Out of control.
I didn't expect a human to be such a good speaker.
Oh, thank you.
If anyone can retake the Alarai, Tali Zora can.
Tali Zora Vas Nima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vas Normandy.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the Alarai?
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though. More than there should have been.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Right. I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Alarai.
I need to do a few things before we leave.
Understood. The shuttle is here whenever you're ready to leave.
Yeah, I probably should have read that before I picked
Tali
that
Zora,
option.
Shepard Vas Normandy. Are you ready to take the shuttle to the Alarai?
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Tali Zora. Kila Selai.
Why does it sound like you're saying kill us alive? Like, am I going to kill you when you're dead? Wow, it's a bit dusty in here, mate. Did you ever learn to clean? Was she dead?
Incoming. Go get them, Paprika. Good girl.
Good girl. I'm a good girl.
Hostile obstacle countermeasures.
Perfect!
I'll crush them.
We've got close target.
They're not really cloaked with that big ass fucking light on their head though, are they? I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Like, they kinda stick out like a star. Not even like a chocolate starfish, an actual star.
Slowing down the systems. We're taking down the firewalls to rebalance load distribution. Rael Zora ordered us to bypass standard safeties. Following security protocols will take too long.
Is this your dad? Not your dad, her dad. Always gotta be about you, innit, cheerleader? Oh, it's mine.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves. Signs of modification. Clues to their thinking.
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages at secure drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home, and Father would send a small ship.
Haestrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
That's what we're here for. Ah, you fucking French fry. I don't know what we're looking for. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's what I want. No. Ah, you... That one. Are you cancelling it now? I think it is.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize... Oh, Keela. How many get their networked?
All of them. Rail Zora.
Shut it down! Shut everything down! They're in the system!
Right, we're hacking again. That's would be at the top, wouldn't it? That one? It is. Ah, you in French fry. That one. Right, so the red thing just basically cancels.
This is valuable.
The words. Kind of not what I assumed we was getting. I'm not gonna lie. I thought we was getting information on the drone system and stuff, to be honest. Oh well. Next.
On our left.
He's on the right. You get a shit ton of credits in this game though. Like, I've just been spending them like an idiot most of the time.
We locked down navigation. Weapons are offline. Our mistake won't endanger the fleet. They're burning through the door. I don't have much time. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Jonah, if you get this, be strong for Daddy. Mommy loves you very much.
I wonder if she's still alive.
We've got trouble.
Shit, we do. I don't think so.
Watch out!
One left!
So that.
Combat drones away.
We've got close target.
Right. Yeah. One down.
Hostiles with optimal countermeasures.
It says there was some more ammo at least somewhere. It's like a food area. Yeah, so that's a food area for these.
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Do you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible. What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
Well, it looks like the government's put metallic substances within the earth again, because I don't know if you remember what clouds used to look like, but they don't look like fucking that. That is a fucking smoke screen that we've got up there. That is not a natural sky. That is man manipulated.
We should keep moving.
Right.
You'd be like, why they put metallic substances in here? Oh, God, did you want me to tell you why? You want me to tell you. Because I believe the metallic substances within the atmosphere will reflect the UV rays, therefore believing that we could basically get rid of global warming. But what they don't realise is it's not going to do that, and it's actually going to increase temperature eventually.
Hostiles with optical countermeasures.
Right, are we done? Don't tell the government that I told you that. And especially Bill Gates, the one that's actually doing it all. He's the only one with the actual funding to be able to do it like that. Most of them are trying to cover up the Epstein files, so that's where their funding is. How the fuck do I even know this shit, mate?
First entry. Our hacking attempts failed. The Geth have an adaptive consciousness. Hack one process and the others autocorrect. Still, we're making progress. Rael Zora is convinced we'll have a viable system in less than a year. This weapon will put our people back on the homeworld, and it's all because of Rael Zora.
I mean, in all fairness, it won't be the first time Simpsons has predicted anything. Can you remember when they put a big mirror to reflect the sun ray?
Father! No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program, maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me.
Hey, come here.
Damn it. I'm sorry.
You got nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe he would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
See, whenever my friends ever saw me in that state, they didn't help.
Tali, if you are listening, then I am dead. The Geth have gone active. I don't have much time. Their main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerl and Daro Zen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
And yeah, that's why I'm not really there for them anymore. And that's why I don't really talk to anyone because of that. I talk to myself and regulate myself. And I live through the same repetitive bullshit. This is why I'm trying to play different games all the time instead of just playing the same repetitive one, because I'm already living in a repetitive loop with my trauma, never mind within things I'm trying to do to escape my trauma.
Do you want to get your father back to the shuttle?
No. Leave him. The mission comes first. It's what he would have wanted. Come on, let's finish this.
And I don't see people bashing out as much content as I do, mate. I mean, it might not be good, and it's mostly just become like a self-therapy thing for myself, because, well, nobody used to watch, so I used it for something else. And it's kind of stayed that way, and I'm guessing it actually helps advance my channel at some point. Or whether I just had a bunch of depressed people that subscribed to me because, you know, they probably realised that their situation wasn't as bad. Or it helped them move on from that. I didn't want it anyway. Something like that, I don't know. Comfort's better than nothing. That's bulletproof. Oh.
Weapons about target.
I got it.
Enemy contact.
You play like that, do you? See, you like the big guns. It's not nice, is it? We'll get the fuck out of my way, mate. Fucking stupid cheerleader. Not nice, is it?
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any Geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. This is terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of this.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more Geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble a new Geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
It sounds like he was doing this for you.
I never wanted this, Shepard. Keela, I never wanted this. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, they'll... We can't tell them. Not the admirals, not anyone.
Tali, without this evidence, you're looking at exile.
You think I don't know that? You think I want to live knowing that I can never see the fleet again? But I can't go back into that room and say that my father was the worst war criminal in our people's history. I cannot.
Rael Zora doesn't need you to worry about him anymore. You heard him say he didn't want you to be caught in the politics.
You don't understand, Shepard. They would strike his name from the manifest of every ship he ever served on. He would be worse than an exile. He'd be a traitor to our people, held up for children as a monster in a cautionary tale. I can't let all the good he did be destroyed for this, Shepard.
We're not gonna decide anything here. Let's see what the Admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
A criminal. I don't give a fuck about him, he's dead.
Facts. There has been no word. There is no reason to think Tali Zora survived.
It sounds like the hearing is already underway.
We must trust Shepard's offer of assistance. It's only been a few hours.
The Quarian Marines lasted less than 5 minutes, Ad. Call it.
I'm back. I've done my job, man. Easy as fuck. Marines are shit. I had 3 women in there. Me, and these 2 bitches.
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Sorry we're late.
We cleared the Geth from the Al-Arai. It should be safe for your people to return.
Thank you. We sincerely appreciate your efforts to aid the Quarian people.
Did you find anything on the Al-Arai that could clarify what happened there?
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
I'm sorry, but... yes.
Tali Zora is innocent. Rael's team deliberately repaired and reactivated the Geth as part of weapons research. Listen.
Shepard, please.
Tali, is this true?
I don't know. My father had to have a reason.
Leave Tali out of this. Assemble a new Geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
This evidence points clearly to Tali Zora's innocence in this matter.
I know this casts Rael Zora in a bad light, but the data could still be valuable.
An excellent point. We must examine every available option in our fight against the Geth.
Rael Zora must be exiled posthumously for what happened on the Alarai, and his name stricken from all ship's registries where he served.
Agreed. I would never have believed it, but... agreed.
Tali Zora, you're cleared of all charges. Charges against Rael Zora will be discussed privately. Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
With all due respect, Admiral, I didn't represent one of your people. I represented one of mine.
So you did, Shepard.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Kila Salai.
It literally sounds as killers alive, mate. That's what that sounds
How
like to me.
could you do it, Shepard? I didn't want this. I didn't want my father's name destroyed.
Mate, we don't always get what we want in life, mate. I'd be fucking having a happy time with 2 kids, doing a fucking stable job so I can pretend that I'm trying to provide for them, even though everything's already catered for. We're in a world, we just need to learn to contribute and get rid of the waste byproducts that we actually create as a human, and get rid of pointless jobs like fast food restaurants that do nothing but increase obesity and lazy ass fucking kids.
You honestly think your father would want you to jump on the grenade for him?
My father would have wanted the migrant fleet to stay strong, united. The outrage, the politicking, this is going to tear my people apart. All so that I'll be in good standing when I leave for our suicide mission. I know you were trying to help. Let's get out of here.
Look, I know it hurts right now, but when this mission is over, you'll be able to go back to your people.
Who are you kidding, Shepard? None of us are coming back from this mission.
Your people were gearing up for a dangerous war, Tali. That evidence was necessary for them to make an informed decision.
That whole situation was an unstable munitions factory, Shepard. And you just threw a grenade at it. It may be better when the smoke clears. Or it may all just be rubble.
Come on. This looks interesting.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, the only thing that humanity really needs is a decent education system, a decent medical system. We obviously need a police force because, you know, we're not too good at holding our temper as the human race. We're really not. We do need to learn to get that under control, and trust me, I know myself really bad upon not being able to withhold my temper. But I lash out at objects. Instead of punching someone in the face, I'm going to punch the brick wall next to the face. And I have broke my fingers many times and just got myself some duct tape and banded them together and moved upon my way. Because I know for a fact, if I go to the fucking hospital with a broken finger, they're just going to band it together. So what's the point of me going? And I still play Control. So obviously I can still work broken fingers. I have an hairline fracture actually in my hand, where I fucking put my hand through a brick wall. The bastard ducked. It wasn't my fault. I went to punch him in the face and he ducked. I mean, it's a good job he did actually, because, you know, could have gone through a wall. But anyway, we're done here, so we're off. And I need the toilet, so I'll be back upon that note. I think we're doing boring shit though. I think that's what we'll be doing, running around, well, yeah, sort of running around anyway. Because all these are 100% now, so we don't even have to worry about them. That turned up out of nowhere, so that's not my problem. We got to go over here and save a crashed ship that's just come up. And obviously we got this boring shit over here to do. I think what we might actually do is, I think we might just do the boring shit. And then we can just come back and actually do missions. So we'll do the boring shit now and get that over and done with. Which is basically me just going, hello. See, I don't care about that, mate. I don't feel like I need any supplies whatsoever, youth. Youth, you need to get that tooth and stick it in a booth. And leave it with a noose. Fuck you, Jack. Fuck you too. Hey, what's your name? My name's Jack. Fuck you, Jack. What's your name? Steve. Fuck you too, Steve. Do we have fuel? We do. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Yeah, we'll get all this boring shit over and done with. This is pretty much what we need to do. Just go to a planet, press triangle. That's a gas giant. Oh, it's an airflight planet. There's an airflight planet. It's the beginning of the land processing to the surface after millions and millions of years of volcanic activity, and then it turns to magma and eventually turns to this. Therefore we start getting land, and then the newts come out, and then we end up with life upon land and earth. Brilliant way to terraform. Right, we're done it. To the next one. I just it's weird that you can do that. Well, this is a glass planet, but I mean, I've never seen an actual yellow star. I've seen white dwarfs and stuff like that, but I've never seen a yellow star before. Not this big, which makes no sense because you're not in the Goldilocks zone. You're way too close to that. You should be burnt to a smithereens. Should. See, look, this is what the planet should look like. This, way how close it is to that, it should just look like that. See, this one kind of makes sense, but this one's more, as I would say, is the Goldilocks zone. But this one's the Earth-like planet. Ah well, I didn't make the game anyway. Alright, so we got a lot of 100%s going off. Alright. Go across here. Start scanning these planets. I'm not doing the whole fucking piece of candy. We're not doing that. I have no need for that. Although there is an asteroid belt that we might have to find rogue planets in, which is a wandering planet. It means it doesn't have, you know, a star. But it is possible for it to get its own orbit. I ain't gonna lie. It's usually how a planet actually forms, as a load of asteroids eventually collide into each other. But that's just guessing. I don't know, so don't believe everything. I'm not a scientist. I'm a person that observes and pays attention and is very used to patterns. Why are you like got ice caps all the way across the middle, but yet you don't seem to have a north and south pole? Like this doesn't make sense. What is this? Alright, it's probably all just whatever that says there. I can't read. This is just a lifeless rocky planet. Basically, this is just the moon. And also, the planet should have looked like this, mate. You know what I mean? And like an overcooked burger. A blue star? Shit, they're bad. Massive. Oh, look at that. I bet you these are all ice planets made by that. They don't look like that gives off any sort of heat. Which this planet kind of makes sense. It's basically, well, it's Jupiter really, but we're a different thing. Let's see if we can find the Eye of Storm, because I've seen it go on quite a few of these. No, they ain't bothered with that one. It's probably like a different planet. I don't remember the names, mate. We got taught it all as a kid, but fuck me, it was boring and all. I see now this planet don't make much sense, but once again, it's another gas giant. These are the ones where I usually find the actually Eye of the Storm, but no idea. This is just a moon. It's just a satellite. See, look, I told you it's nice and cold. So what's the other star then? If that one's a white one. It's too big to be thinking. I've never really seen a blue star. Ah, it's a red dwarf. Ah, look how many planets you got. Who do you think you are, man? You think you fucking... Ah, I can't remember. What planet does Titan fucking go around? I have no idea, mate. I got bored of, like, researching planets. This is why we think that the moon Titan, it would basically be like this. Look, you got water ocean, you've got clouds. You know, you got pretty much everything you need for an Earth-like planet here. But the oxygen or atmosphere might be completely different to what we're used to as a human species. I would just say that this is a water planet. Personally. And this is a big water planet that looks like motherfucking Jupiter and all. I always pick on Jupiter, don't I? The main planets that I keep seeing. I've seen a few Saturns, but not like fantastic. And another fucking moon. Right, 100%.
Only half our fuel remains.
Alright, and I pretty sure... Oh no, we just got this one area to go and do the boring shit. And then we'll just work our way back when we come back on and do all that. So, let's go to you. That's a beautiful planet, isn't it? The greens, pinks. We've got a bit like it. What's it? Kama, camellia. Look, see? Here's your eye storm here. And it fixates and all. It never actually moves. Stays in one place. I mean, what we actually think that is we believe that that's weather technology that allows them to have an unlimited supply of power upon them. But we won't reveal that to civilians at all. I mean, you civilians are not worth knowing shit like that, man. I mean, look what you're actually more processed on. Oh, I need to do this. Oh, I need to buy this. Like, you're more prioritized on what you need to buy than anything else of any intelligence. And this is why I don't interact or talk to people anymore. I mean, when your friends are like, I feel like I'm talking to a legit alien. Like, I am an alien. I was sent to this earth to educate this earth and to try and teach you what's more important upon this earth, but yet you choose money over your kids. Everything that you do in life, you always choose money over anything. That looks like a school. And the reason why is it's built that way. I mean, think about it. If you don't choose money over your kids, how do you provide for your kids without money? So therefore, your mind will always prioritize money as a god. Because, you know, you want to go out for a meal, who do you ask first? It's pretty sure it's your bank account, isn't it? And then when you find out you've got enough and you've asked your god if you can go out for a meal, yeah, and you find out you have enough, God has granted you this, you go for that meal. But if you don't have enough money and God did not grant that money in your bank account, you're not going for that meal. Therefore, everything in a human's life is nothing but designed around a piece of paper that is humanity's own invention to control one another. When money was first brought in to humanity, we brought it as a bargaining tool, something easier to exchange one good for another. We did not bring money into the human race for you to use it as a controlling, manipulating tool. And the people that you have in power have abused this and abused the technology that we gave them to make your lives better. They withhold medical information, medical cures, and medical advancements, and they refuse to educate your kids in any manner that teaches them to survive in a world that was built for them to die by the society and the creation around itself. Oh, wow. Right, I'll be back soon anyway.